G'day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I've actually got a bit of an exciting one. We've got a new steering ram to chuck on the Patrol. Obviously, we're replacing the old Petters gas steering ram. So it'll be a pretty big difference, I reckon. It's a bit sort of loose in the steering at the moment. Just has a fair bit of play before the steering actually engages. So it'll be interesting to see what the adjustable rebound does on the new Dobinson shock. I'll show you guys this now. Very cool this. Absolute gorgeous part. You've got all of your billet brackets and mounts, and then you've got all of your adjustable rebound on the back of the lower arm of the shock, as well as, you have all your adjustability there as well. Dobinsons were kind enough to send out a rubber boot just to save the longevity of the steering ram itself. Get the car up in the air now, rip the old one off, and see what differences it makes. Rightio, so the car's up on the hoist. I'll show you guys quickly. So we've got obviously all new bushes in the new kit. You can see these ones are just split and basically perished. It is a very old steering ram, has been on the car for a long time. Also please excuse the coolant all over the bottom of the car. We were replacing a water temp sensor for the new gauges, which I'll show you guys later in the video, but that spilt everywhere and made a complete mess, but they're all in now working, so super keen. Right, so now this thing's out of the car, you can sort of properly see why we're replacing it, but bushes are definitely a bit worse for wear. You can see they're all cracked there. All the pedal suspension that did actually come out of this car is going in my mate's car. We're rebushing it all and sprucing it all up. All the shocks are still absolutely fine. We've put them over test lane and made sure all the shocks are basically brand new, which they are, even though they're in the car for a fair while. But we'll put some new bushes on that one, new mounts, and he'll be set. That'll be in a future video, but for now, got that off. We'll probably clean up the track and relay rods and put the new one on. Right, so we've got some instructions here, basically just showing you where all the brackets go. Just for clearance on all of your bolts and mounts, and obviously when the car's turning, it doesn't hit any brackets. Pretty self-explanatory. You've got all your measurements there, as I said. Leave the steering ram parallel to the ground, which is perfect. We'll sort all that out, and then once it's in the car, we'll fine-tune it, play around with the rebound a bit. Rightio, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to measure the travel of this arm here, and just mark halfway. That basically ensures that you have the even amount of lock both sides to your steering wheel, and it's not sort of trapping how much lock you have, or limiting how much lock you have either way. You don't want more steering one way and not the other. So we mark that in the middle, make sure that's all even both sides, and then go from there. So I'll mark this out and chuck it on. Rightio, so I've got my measuring tape. First off, want to make sure your steering ram's fully extended, just making sure that it's absolute max travel. And then you basically want to measure the length of the shaft, which in this case is about 228 mil. So basically then we want to half that and mark this in the middle, and then that'll give us our midway point of where the steering ram wants to be sitting when the wheels are dead straight. So I'll do that now and hopefully it should be all good. Right, so I've got my halfway point. It's about halfway of that whole travel, which I think is about 227 mil. Yeah, so that's 113, smack bang in the middle. Yeah, I'm just going to chuck the brackets on now and yeah, obviously make sure that's halfway compressed. And then once it's all mounted up to the car, we'll check our locks both sides, make sure it's not tapping out, and we should be sweet. Rightio, so we've actually gone into a little bit of a problem. It seems to be that our panhard is slightly too skinny for these. It doesn't draw up tight enough. Obviously that's fully drawn up there, as you can see, and it's still very, very loose. So we'll sort out our solution for that. We might be able to pack the inside with something so it just draws up and has tension on the bolts. But yeah, see what I can find now. So we've got the steering ram fitted now. Yeah, bit of persuading with that right-hand bracket, but just made up some little spaces in the middle so the bolts pull tight and clamp on the panhard. But yeah, it's on now. We'll get it on the ground and give it a lock-to-lock test, see how it goes from there. Sweet. So it's the next day. Yeah, Sunday today. I finished up the steering ram this morning. There was a little bit of fiddling to do with that. More so than we thought. The factory brackets steering ram came with, it actually was too small. It had too big of a diameter to clamp the panhard rod. We do have an adjustable panhard rod in the front of the car. But yeah, unfortunately, not too sure why that didn't clamp. Maybe just ordered the wrong bit or something like that. But yeah, that's all in now. I'll give you guys a look. I made up a bracket actually off the old steering ram, which works well as well. So yeah, stoked with how it's come up. Just gave it a little bit of silver paint. It looks like it was meant to be, basically. But yeah, here we go. Pretty neat. Obviously, left is your factory clamp that comes with the steering ram. And then yeah, the right one I made up off the other steering ram, which was previously on the car. Yeah, pretty stoked with how it's come up. Definitely works a lot better than the other one. Although yeah, major differences between the two. Obviously yeah, one's fully adjustable, the other one's just gas, and the gas one did its job as well. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Obviously yeah, not too flexed out just because it's soft dirt. You can't really get much higher than that without skipping, so yeah. Right, so the next segment of this video is basically going to be a bit of the run through of the car. Haven't really mentioned much of what it's actually got in it, what's been done, what we've changed since the Petters wrap. And yeah, definitely a lot of hours put in behind the scenes. Yeah, time to show you guys a bit of what it's got. So yeah, starting off, obviously it is actually a wrap. That was done by Baboon Studios, thanks to Hesh. Yeah, definitely a major change on the car. But yeah, it is a wrap, not paint. We've had a lot of questions on whether it's wrap or paint. But yeah, honestly, it looks just as good as paint, so can't complain with that. Next, moving on to the suspension. It is a 3-inch remote res coil setup for the GQ. It has a positive 50 kilo constant load spring in the front, and same for the rear. We've got the adjustable gas MMR shocks in the front, which are absolutely awesome. You have the high speed, low speed, and I believe preload at the bottom. What else have we got? Obviously the same in the rear. We've got extended sway bar links front and rear. We've gone with different radius arms. So instead of the drop boxes going into like a pin style, they actually go into basically like a eyelet or a eye bush, which, yeah, the bolt goes through. We've also got the visor from Retro Spares over in Eltham. Looks absolutely awesome. Patrol Dr. Bull Bar, they're based in Pakenham. Bush Doof headlights, I think they're just the 9-inch or 6-inch or something. Bush Doof roaming headlight. We've also got a set of JRP gauges, which have just been installed. Show you this. But yes, very cool as well. Like to say a huge thanks to Pete from First Class Auto Lex for wiring those up. Absolute ripper job. Definitely recommend him if you're in sort of the southeast suburb Melbourne area. But yeah, apart from that, it has a set of King's drawers in the back, nothing special. It does have a 12-volt system through EcoFlow. One of their power blocks that basically charges off the alternator, which is pretty cool. Just a simple 12-volt setup. Has the 135 litre Brown Davis tank. Definitely a bit expensive to fill, but definitely lasts a long time as well. So can't complain there. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it does have coil tower bracing. You can sort of see that plate up through there. It is a weld-on kit, it's not the bolt-in. So yeah, just a bit of insurance there that all your coil towers and stuff stay straight. 80 series bump stops all round, so very happy with that. Custom rock sliders. The rear bar is also custom. Previous owner made them by himself, which are bang up job. Unreal. Got the Dirty Life messes, which absolutely amazing looking rim. They are a beadlock, but yeah, obviously only really on the car when we go bush. You've got the big 33s, obviously. Apart from that, future sort of ideas would maybe just be freshen up some of the rubbers, like your windowsill rubbers, door rubbers, stuff like that, just to get a bit of the chattering going. We did put new body mounts in it, genuine Nissan body mounts, which yeah, definitely did help with the rattling of the car and sort of the real hard aggressive bumps. But yeah, definitely soften that down. There is one other thing I'd love to show you, and it is this snorkel. Previous owner also made this. Don't know how it's done it, but it's actually countersunk into the guard. Absolutely amazing. Keep getting questions on this at 4x4 shows and stuff like that, even when the Petters wrap was on it. And yeah, people just couldn't get their head around how someone made this, but I personally love it. A lot of people say, oh, the bonnet entry snorkels look better, but nah, that is as good as it gets, I reckon. Finishing off with the interior, I think future plans might be to get a set of Recaros, maybe a set of door cards from Corby's Customs or somewhere along the lines. Maybe even go like a red stitching pattern or something like that, just spruce up the inside a little bit. We do have the red and over the black grab-on grab handles, which are absolutely mint. We have them all throughout the car, as you can see. This side as well. But yeah, move on to the engine bay now. Right, so a bit of a run through on the motor. Obviously, it was originally a RD 2.8. The previous owner swapped it to a crate motor, which is now the Silvertop TD. It has got an aftermarket HPD top mount intercooler, as well as all of its piping. It's got a TB 4.8 airbox in it. It has a Safari turbo, which is running, I believe, just under 20 PSI now, which is more than enough just to have a reliable tune on this. But all of the internals on that turbo are billeted. We believe, we haven't had this motor apart, but from previous owner and stuff like that, there was about 25 grand that went into this motor. So we're hoping when we tear it down in a few months or a year's time, there is forged and billet internals. We're tipping there is, just because of the power delivery it has for what it is. But yeah, it's making, give or take, 150 horsepower with 455 newton meters of torque. We have upgraded to a UFI fan, as you can see by the 45-degree bends in the end of the blades. That has definitely taken about 10 to 15 degrees off the water temp and the whole engine. So stoked with that. I believe you can get them from Patrol Apart. Obviously we have the GME, it's a 370C UHF. So yeah, never had any dramas with that. Absolutely brilliant product. What else can I tell you? nothing really else. It does have a 12,000 pound Runva winch. Absolutely awesome. In terms of the rear setup, very simple. As I said, nothing special, but yeah, got your king straws here. I did originally have a MDF board that was wrapped in a bit of marine carpet that was on a hinge here, so you could fold the back seats down and chuck a bed in. I found the perfect width for that was actually a double swag mattress that I'd pull out, and yeah, it literally fit perfect in the back of the GQ. Otherwise, yeah, our EcoFlow, absolutely awesome, charges everything you really need, including electric cookers and like powers, kettles and all sorts of things. So happy with that. Obviously, yeah, it is on the slide out drawer. Just make that a bit easier to use. Gives you a bit of space to prepare food and stuff like that. We do normally have also just like a crate that goes in the back here, container, just with all our recovery gear and stuff like that. Makes it a bit easier to access. Just can take more with you as well. One thing I did actually forget to mention to you guys is that this car has twin air lockers. We are upgrading. It does have just old ARB air lockers. Obviously you have your compressor here, and obviously your front and rear air locker. Thermo fan underneath the front top mount intercooler as well. But yeah, UHF there, very simple. But yeah, look out for a future video because we'll be doing a bit of an upgrade on the air lockers. We're going to go to a twin piston air compressor instead of the single. Just make those diffs locking a lot easier and stuff like that. So yeah, might also run one of those all four tire deflators off it. And the PSI basically allows the tires to pump up as well, all four at the same time. In terms of what we've done to the car, I think I've covered it all. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shout out. Yeah, love to hear your thoughts and see what we can do in the future with this thing. Cheers. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a coke with my rum? I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about all the things you do. Thinking about you. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about all the things you do. Thinking about you. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about all the things you do. Thinking about you. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about all the things you do. Thinking about you. I've been thinking about it. 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 I've been thinking about it.